There's a whole lot of really great innovation going on over here at Low Cornell, and I want to share it with you today, showing you my loop brush. So it comes in a 16, a 12, and a number 8, and you'll see that it's like no brush that you've ever seen before on the market. It has a loop. It folds over itself on the top here. There's no hole in it. It's just a nice flat surface, but it's kind of tucked in and crimped into the ferrule portion of the brush. I like to use it for side loading and clouds and snow, and I'm sure we're going to come up with a whole lot of really great applications for it as well. I'm just going to keep it dry like I have it right now, and I'm going to load it into my color, and I'm going to take a lot of that paint off of on my palette over here. And dry brushing seems to be the new side loading technique for highlights and shades. I'm just going to make sure that I'm really nice and dry. When I go to coax a little of that color out, I'm just going to take it and I'm very lightly going to scrub. You can use that in a back and forth motion, or you can use that in a circular motion. However you do your dry brushing or want to do your dry brushing, it carries just the right amount of paint and keeps things nice and easy and soft for you. The other thing that it does really well, and I actually found this out by accident, is clouds and snow. I'm not a landscape painter and don't profess to be, but I do like to paint the occasional Christmas piece. I am going to put a little bit of moisture into my brush. I'm leaving a little bit of water in there, and I'm creating a little bit of soupy white off to the side. Now the thing about snow is you get your color on there, and then you have to come back and you have to continue to enhance to make it look a little bit more translucent. So if you take this brush and you have a little bit of moisture inside there, I'm going to stay on this dark background, and it doesn't matter which direction you hold this brush in, and I don't know how it does it, I just know that it does it. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to lay it down here, and you'll see that I'm already starting to get the dark to light transparency of color that I need. And here's going to be my little snow walkway as I carry this out over here. I can come back and put a little bit more paint on my brush and maybe add, if I was shoveling that snow on that little walkway, I can add a little bit of snow to maybe both of those edges over there and add a little bit more paint into it. So it creates snow just as easily as that. If you are a landscape painter, let's pop a little bit more water or moisture into our brush. I'm going to touch it on my paper towel to get a little bit of that excess moisture out of there. And again, there is no magic to this. The brush is doing all of the work. So I'm just going to create like a little puffy cloud over here and then carry that over, come back into it and over. If you are a landscape painter and you do a lot of skies, you'll see how easy this is for you to create those clouds that seem to take a lot of time and attention as a painter. This brush is so much fun, and I know you're going to love it. It is called the Loop. Have a great painting day.